everybody, Joan Endicott, author and founder of I Get To, life's #1 game changer. Don't you just love your job, right? I know. I mean, people go around saying things like, I hate my job. I just can't stand, da da da. And they just complain, gripe and complain. And I can give you 3 tips that if you don't love it as much as you'd like to love it, you will be able to if you incorporate these 3 things. How do I know that? Because I've used them for years, and the people that I've worked with, the clients as well, the corporate clients as well as the coaching clients, say that it really works to help you love your job even more. The first thing is perspective. You know that my I Get To book is all about perspective. So if you haven't read that and you'd like to get 2 free chapters, just download those at igettobook.com. So I won't talk about the philosophy of that because you can get it there. But in perspective, one example of that is a gentleman who was one of the cleaning folks at a stadium after a major sporting event, and you can only imagine that was just, you know, full of garbage and filthy. And as he was cleaning up, and he had a smile on his face, and one of the fans as he was walking by said, "Man, you've got a major mess here." And the gentleman said, "I sure do, and I'm sure thankful for a job and that I'm able to do this." The fan was paused for a moment, really impressed with his attitude, and he found out that this gentleman had lost his arm in the war. He and his wife had lost their only child, and his wife was now facing cancer treatments. The gentleman just continued to say how grateful he was that he had a job, that he's able to care for his wife, and went on and on about his perspective being that of gratitude. So that's the second point. So it's first perspective, choosing your perspective. The second is gratitude. And before your feet hit the ground every morning, if you purpose to tell yourself 10 things that you are grateful for in terms of getting to go to work and the things that you get to do at work and the people at work, and then throughout the day, you're telling people actually, "Hey, John, thanks so much for helping me with that customer because you really helped diffuse some things that might have ended up escalating," and really looking for things you're grateful for, telling people specific things that you're grateful for them as well as your job in general. The third thing is to have fun. That is so important, to bring fun, humor, and laughter to work, because when you think about how much time we spend at work, my goodness, we certainly want to make it fun. Last week I had the opportunity to travel once again to speak to a group, and these were healthcare professionals, just amazing folks. The first day we had all the clinics together, and the second day, and of course we did lots of fun things that first day with everyone, and then the second day we had the leadership together. And I promise you that the leadership is still talking about how fun it was when I broke them up into teams and I handed out Nerf guns, and they just went after it. There were rules, but it didn't matter to them. But it was so great, and they loved it. And one of the best things was seeing the fearless leader who they all admire and respect so much. She was behind the curtain in the conference room asking if there was a white flag available, and it was a priceless time. But bringing fun as well is so important. So perspective, choosing your perspective, always looking for things to be grateful for, purposing to find 10 things in the morning to be grateful for, and bringing fun. And guess what? The good news is attitudes are contagious, and you want yours to be one that is worth catching. And if everybody else had your same attitude, it would just indeed be even a better place to work, so that you'd all enjoy and love your job. God bless. Talk to you soon.